Last season, with the heroic displays of Karim Benzema alongside the other players in the Real Madrid squad, Carlo Ancelotti's men lifted the Champions League trophy for the unprecedented 14th time in the club's history. But yet again, they are not satisfied. What's up guys, it's Let's Talk Football here, and today we look at if Real Madrid can win the Champions League next season. Despite the departures of Cristiano Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, Keylor Navas, Marcelo, Gareth Bale, and Isco within the last several years, Real Madrid is still a favorite to hoist the Champions League trophy once again in 2023. After winning Europe's biggest competition for the 14th time, Real Madrid is still not satisfied, and they are rebuilding and reloading for the next decade. After a pretty turbulent first month of transfers, Los Blancos have seen a handful of players leave and have added Antonio Rudiger and midfielder Aurelien Tchouameni in what has been deemed a pretty successful transfer window for Los Blancos, adding a proven winner in Antonio Rudiger plus another of France's next generation in Tchouameni to ensure Real Madrid's future in the midfield after Toni Kroos and Luka Modric hang up their boots. Real Madrid is building a very talented squad for the future. The champions of Spain have cut a lot of deadweight from the bench and reserves. Manager Carlo Ancelotti enters the second season of his second stint with the club after winning 3 titles in 2021-22 with a full complement of veterans and promising youngsters. Soon-to-be Ballon d'Or winner Karim Benzema is in the prime of his lengthy goal-scoring career. Goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois put an historic performance in the Champions League final, and defensive duo Eder Militao and David Alaba looked like vintage Ramos and Pepe for much of the campaign. It took Real Madrid 3 miraculous comebacks in the knockout stages to reach the final, proving there is room for improvement. By moving on from Marcelo, Bale, Isco, and Luka Jovic, Real Madrid is recruiting its next talent, while also sending a message to all other clubs all over the world that they will not be letting up their hold as one of the biggest clubs
in the world.
The main message is that Real Madrid wants to continue to raise the bar. Ancelotti can and should be given more opportunities to a few of the Castilla players like Sergio Arribas, Juan Milatasa, and Miguel Gutierrez, with several first-team players leaving. The academy talent combined with the additions of Rudiger and Tchouameni has a future looking brighter than the last decade. They've strengthened in all the right positions and are looking like a real threat in the world footballing stage yet again. It's in the history of the club to attract big players, and that's exactly what they did in this transfer window. Although they didn't get their marquee signing in Kylian Mbappe, I'm sure Real Madrid fans will be looking ahead into the future with a smile on their faces, as the squad they possess is one of the best in the world. Realistically, next season Real Madrid's starting 11 will be Thibaut Courtois in goal, Carvajal at right back, a defensive pairing of either Eder Militao and David Alaba or Eder Militao and Antonio Rudiger, with Mendy at left back. The midfield trio would consist of Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, and Aurelien Tchouameni. However, that is no slack to the 2 midfielders who have made a name for themselves over the past few years, Eduardo Camavinga and Fede Valverde, who I'm sure will be getting plenty of playing time as well. And the front 3 to round it all off will be Karim Benzema, Vinicius Jr., and Eden Hazard, seeing that he stays fit. With a squad full of depth as well, Real Madrid can have the liberty to rotate their players, seeing they have cup games as well as league games in this coming campaign. With all that being said, it's still not going to be an easy run, just as it wasn't an easy run last year, and it took some miraculous comebacks, as I said, to get them to where they were in the final and in the end, winning it. Most notably in the league, their main rivals Barcelona have really strengthened, so their league run won't be as straightforward as the past few years when they have walked it for the most part. In the Champions League, Europe's elite have strengthened in the right departments as well, as we've seen the 2 marquee signings in the Premier League of Darwin Nunez and Erling Haaland to Liverpool and Manchester City respectively, alongside French giants PSG, who are still looking to get their hands on Europe's most coveted prize. There are also German giants Bayern Munich, who have also signed Sadio Mane, Gravenberch, alongside Matthias de Ligt, who will also be looking to reclaim Europe's biggest trophy as they did in 2020. Real Madrid definitely won't have a walk in the park in this Champions League. However, still, with all these clubs strengthening, they are still one of the favorites in my personal opinion. The ability of the squad to never give up, alongside the genius managerial tactics from Carlo Ancelotti and the brilliance of individual players like Karim Benzema, Luka Modric, alongside Vinicius Jr., who has really made a name for himself in the past few years, all gelling together creates one of the most lethal clubs in world football right now, and one of the clubs who can genuinely win the UEFA Champions League in 2023. But let us know in the comments down below, what do you guys think? Can Real Madrid win the Champions League for the second time in a row as they've done in the past? Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys in the next one.